Welcome to the AGWA Automated Geospatial Watershed Assessment Tool video series. AGWA was developed by the University of Arizona with the USDA, ARS, Southwest Watershed Research Center, and the US EPA. AGWA is available at www.tucson.ars.ag.gov/AGWA. Funding for these videos was provided by the Department of Defense Environmental Security Technology Certification Program, ESTCP. This is the 12th video in this series, Obtain Data for AGWA. This video, 12A, will show how to obtain the DEM, soils, and land cover data. Video 12B will show how to obtain the precipitation data for SWOT. Video 6 showed how to obtain and prepare the precip data for Kinneros and for the mountain fire tutorial exercise. AGWA requires several types of data for its hydrologic models. The first is the Digital Elevation Model, or a DEM. This is used to determine the watershed boundary, topography, and slope. DEM data are available from the USGS as 10-meter or 30-meter products, or you can also use LiDAR if it's available. Next, you'll need a soils database that includes a polygon layer of soil types with an associated database of soil properties. You can use StatsGo, Surgo, or FAO soils data. You'll also need a land cover data set that shows the distribution of landscape classes across your study area. It's used to determine the land cover type, interception value, Manning's and surface roughness, percent impervious surface, and curve numbers. NLCD or GAP data can be used, or you can create a custom data set if you have the required data. It's best to download your dataset to a Downloads folder in your GIS data folder because you'll need to project or clip them before they're ready to use in AGWA. Although ArcMap can project data on the fly, AGWA needs everything in the same projection for the models to run properly. And clipping the data to your project area will reduce processing time, especially if you have a large study area. DEM data are available from the USGS National Map as 10-meter, 30-meter, or 1-meter datasets. To obtain data from the viewer, zoom into your area of interest. In the Datasets panel, check the box for Elevation Products 3DEP, which stands for 3D Elevation Program. Check the box for 1/3 arcsecond DEM. This is a 10-meter DEM. Then click the Find Products button at the top of the panel. In the next screen, go to the Products panel to see which datasets are available for your area of interest. In the list of products, click Footprint or Thumbnail for each product to see its extent. Click the Cart Plus icon next to each product to add that product to your cart. Then click the View Cart button on the top part of the screen. In the Cart panel, download the data and metadata for the products you selected. Again, there are 3 main screens you'll access to select and download your DEM data. First is the Dataset panel, where you identify the type of data you want. Next is the Products panel, where you can review the available data and select the datasets to put in your cart for download. Then finally is the Cart or Downloads page, where you download the data. You will also need soils data, which are available from the USDA NRCS Geospatial Data Gateway website. On their home page, click on the round green Get Data button. The next screen is the Where screen. Select the state and county for your project. The mountain fire occurred in California in Riverside County, so that's what we select. Then click the Submit Selected Counties button. On the What screen, scroll down to select the type of soils data. If it's available, select the Surgo data. the gridded soil survey geographic database. Otherwise, select StatsGo. Click the green Continue button. On the How screen, review the format and projection in the Your Order panel. Notice that the data are in Alber's projection and will need to be reprojected to the same projection as your other data. Click the green Continue button. On the Who screen, enter your email. Click the green Continue button, and on the Review screen you'll be able to check the details of your order again. Then click the green Place Order button. You'll receive an email when your order is ready with a link to download it as a zipped file. If your project is outside of the United States or crosses the international border into Canada or Mexico, you'll need to use FAO Digital Soil Map of the World. Download these GIS datasets from the Food and Agriculture Organization's GeoNetwork site. Click on Distribution in the left panel. Then in the next page, in the Transfer Options section, select the Digital Soil Map of the World Esri shapefile format. Save this zipped file, which will contain the FAO soils of the world. These data will be in geographic projection and will have to be projected to UTM to match your other data. Land cover data are available as USGS GAP data or MRLC NLCD data. To obtain GAP data, go to the USGS GAP Analysis Project website and click on the green Download Data button under the Land Cover section. On the next page, select a download type either by state or territory or by Landscape Conservation Cooperative. For the mountain fire, we select California. Save the zip file. Obtain the National Land Cover Database or NLCD data from the Multi-Resolution Land Characteristics Consortium or MRLC website. Click on the Data drop-down arrow at the top of the page and click on Downloads. In the next page, select Land Cover 22, then select one of the Land Cover datasets to download a zip file. For example, select the NLCD 2016 Land Cover CONUS dataset to get the most current data. This is the land cover for the contiguous U.S., the lower 48 states. The next video, 12B, will show how to obtain the precipitation data for SWAT. Videos 13A and 13B will show how to prepare those data, how to project them and clip them to your study area for use in AGWA.